Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Big Game James, former Tampa Bay Buccaneers defensive tackle. And this is Game's Pewter Perspective. So this week, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And while this game should have a lot of narrative, one reporter tried to make the narrative just a little bit different. That's right. This week, during the press conference, a reporter asked Todd Bowles what it was going to be like facing Mike Tomlin, being that they were the only two black coaches in the NFL. Bowles did a very good job of talking about what he thought. You know, he says that he likes Mike Tomlin, they're friends, but that it shouldn't be about race, right? The reporter went on and said, you guys, and Bowles made another statement saying, you know, you make us sound like a bunch of oddballs when you say you guys, like we're isolated. Bowles also went on to say that it's only a big deal because the media makes it a big deal talking about black coaches or the lack of black coaches in the NFL. Now, the black coaching thing, that's a topic within itself. But when it comes down to a game, the coach is on the sideline. When they say a coach is facing a coach, yes, it's their team, it's their philosophy, it's what they put into their team and their program. But Bowles did a very good job. So while this game should really be on, while this reporter should have probably been focusing on the Buccaneers having a two-game win streak, having a one-game win streak, snapping a two-game losing streak, trying to get back on track and get to Pittsburgh to come out with a W. They wanted to make it about the two coaches of color in this game. You know, there's going to be some good things going on, some good players on the field. Tom Brady's been throwing the ball at a tremendous rate lately. That wasn't really talked about. Mike Evans, and Pittsburgh has a great defensive back in Minkah Fitzpatrick. You know, what's that going to look like? Cam Hayward, probably one of the best defensive linemen in the league, and that Buccaneers offensive line. You know, what's that matchup going to look like? Pittsburgh having to go with a rookie quarterback in Kenny Pickett, and to replace Trubisky because they're 1-4 and struggling. You know, there's a lot of different things that go into this game and a lot of different narratives. And that's the thing. When you're in the media, you can find your own narrative to write about. And one thing I want to say is I'm very happy the way Todd Bowles handled himself, handled that press conference, and made it more about the team than anything else. Because at the end of the day, being a former black player that happened to play for a black head coach and had other, you know, coaches on that staff, I respected all of those people that helped me become a better player, right? And for him to say this at the end was, at the end of the day, we should all be judged on how we coach the game. And we're football coaches, not black football coaches, not white football coaches, just football coaches. That's just a little bit of a rant. I apologize. I didn't really get into my predictions for the day. We catch a Pittsburgh Steelers team that's struggling, and I think that being on the road, this is a good situation for us just because Pittsburgh's beat up. They don't have a real identity. They're hurting at the wide receiver position. The quarterback positions has been great. I think our defense can exploit it, take advantage of it, and I believe that we come out and win. But most importantly, man, for this Big Game's Pewter Perspective, I just want to say, Todd Bowles, I appreciate you for being our head coach. Hey, please make sure that you like, subscribe, smash that bell so you know that every time that we drop brand new content on Big Game Entertainment, it's your boy, Big Game James, Game's Pewter Perspective.